in the lead, and it's kind of two groups of three that are just trying to make the break. And what that second group of three is basically is that you can try and go in tight up the inside, but it'll compromise you on the exit. You take a one swing behind that can lose you out on the inside, but you can get a good run down and back up that hill again. Oh yeah. It's a real challenge for them. Side by side for two of them, and forced out wide goes the number 31 car of Robin Fountain. As we look over the advertising orders, it's still side by side, so he may have got nudged wide. In fact, I think he's side by side with one of the other cars that was involved in that fight, all the way round McLaren's. And the van car, the one that I absolutely love, of Nathan Anthony, number 29, he's starting to make up some of those places that he lost in the early stages of this race. But John Mickle's the man under pressure now, because here comes the front row starter, number 79, and Marcus Pett. He's on the outside. Now we get the variance here at Conor Petch Bend, and it looks as though actually John Mickle showed his championship potential. So there was no way back in for the car that was trying to sweep round the outside.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. That's a aggressive drive. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you're driving to win, but you're also driving to keep them away from you, or keep them from passing.
Exactly. And it's just a nice little subtle move, isn't it, when they do that? Is that you can't sort of spot it, you know, overtly, but you know exactly what they've done, because there's nothing they can do. It's now a group of four that's in the lead there, because the fourth place car, number 57 of Gibson, where did Will Gibson started back on the 7th row in 14th place, and he's on the back of this 4K car train at the moment. But the biggest interest is the top three, and I was about to say, you see what happens there is that second and third place cars, they suddenly work together, joined, and they cut through that air, and our leader, John Mickle, finds himself down in third, because when he's out of that, that was the fantastic move. John Mickle just knew there was nothing he could do. He had to let them go through. There's no point defending openly hard there. He still sits there. That's now become a 5-car train for the front. What have we still got? We've still got 4 laps left to go in this heat 1 of the day's action. We then go on to heat 2 later, where we do have the grid picked, but then the final race of the day is the final, and that is based on the points that they've accumulated throughout the 2 heats, but in reverse order. Like I said to you earlier, Rob, you think you don't need to spice this up, it's already amazing, but they do it anyway.
I love it. I love it. Like I said, the Legend Series really does pack a punch all the way around, even in the layout of it.
It does, it does. Look at this, and again, John Mickle in third place in that chrome number 4 car. He was the one under pressure again by number 57, Will Gibson, from 14th on the grid, trying to get himself. It looks as though there, and suddenly he's gone from aggressor to defender as he went round Druids, back plunging down the hill. Now John Mickle's looking towards the inside at Graham Hill Bend. No chance there. He just made sure that he tucked himself back in behind, nice and securely behind the second place car of Hull Morton, trying to get himself back ahead of Marcus Pett. Marcus Pett's managed to make a mini break in that grey number 79 car this time round, and very briefly it's all status quo in Legends terms. As in, this is the calm before the storm, but in Legends terms. But Marcus Pett has managed to put a little bit of daylight between himself and Hull Morton, but that's not necessarily good, because Hull Morton and John Mickle in the chrome car will then start working together, and in fact John Mickle was under massive pressure there by the looks of it. On the 83 car, Haraway, that World Championship leader, so Cy Haraway, he's trying to get as many points as possible during the course of this heat. He's up into 4th, so he's managed to demote the 57 car of Gibson. They are on their penultimate lap already. The nature of the beast is it is short, sharp races.
It is short, sharp races, but I'll tell you what, it's fun watching the race, but it only counts on that last lap.
Exactly right. I mean, it's almost, I wonder whether these guys will have this feeling going, I don't want to be in the lead until that last lap, or until the last corner on the last lap, because otherwise you're the one with the big target on the back of your car.
I promise you.
Look at this 5-car train just absolutely glued together, coming through to now start their final lap, and it is just about the 79 car of Marcus Pett, but the pole sitter James Hull Morton, number 32, he is now looking towards the inside as they go through Conor Petch Bend, not able to do it. John Mickle smells blood and he looks towards the inside, not able to do it, but Cy Haraway, number 83, the championship leader, is up into third, looking towards the second place. There's a little bit of contact that suddenly forced Haraway to just turn left when he should have been turning right. That is not what he wants to do, and he finds himself 5th, now back up to 4th because he's dived up the inside again. That is great driving by the championship leader. Bearing in mind, he started 16th on the grid. Anyone would think this is the last lap. Oh wait, it is!
That's insane.
You've got to love it. These front two have now managed to actually pull away. Oh, and it's a little wiggle there. Very well by Paul Morton. The pole sitter, number 32. The burgundy and grey car just again had to turn left when the turn was going towards the right. So here we go. Marcus Pett, number 79, taking the checkered flag. He sealed that victory just about from number 32.